Alright, this is your host and paranormal investigator, Mark Linn. Welcome to my brand new online paranormal show, My Haunted Adventures. And I'm here today in a private residence that may or may not be haunted, located somewhere in the New England area. And with me today is special guest and psychic Jocelyn of North Shore Medium. And also is my friend and production assistant, Connor Patterson. And again, if there's any little child spirits here, you can come and play with these dolls, these toys, or again, you can roll the balls down there. We saw the rocker move earlier on, so we know that something's here. And Jocelyn, if you could do your psychic medium walkthrough, please, we'll follow you.
Okay, so I'm going to start in this room first. As I enter this room, I'm feeling a little lightheaded, a little buzzy. When I did the walkthrough outside, I noticed there was a lot of water in the back, which water is a conductor of energy. Spirits that are kind of stuck earthbound like to draw off water. And I've also noticed that there's a lot of construction here, so when you do construction in a home, knocking walls down, rebuilding, you're also going to stir up some dormant energy. So let's take a walk in the kitchen. This is where I find that I feel the most activity. Again, very buzzy. I feel like I have chills a little bit. Yeah, just very lightheaded here. When we come into the dining room, I'm getting like an image of a man and a female, older couple that used to have two rocking chairs right here, kind of facing the road. So.
Can you pick up any age or what they might have died of?
So, well, the male and female I feel like they were previous homeowners, and the older gentleman is a little bit more of a gentleman that a little bit of a power, likes a little bit of control. He definitely was the person that ran the household, kind of grumpy at times. But yeah, he used to sit here, sitting in his rocking chair next to her.
Are those the only two spirits that you pick up so far?
Yeah, the only two, and then a dog. I'm picking up a dog. And so I'm seeing like maybe a medium-sized dog, golden hair color, that was maybe a lab that was killed or hit by a car in the main road up front here. So I'm feeling energy of a dog that got hit by a car. I'm feeling male-female energy, older couple. I'm seeing a lot of imagery of legal documents, important papers. And this house was kind of abandoned, so the state must have taken over the house or some type of trust or something.
Like big repossessed, maybe?
Maybe like a repossessed or sometimes foreclosure, but definitely a lot of court documents, important papers that I'm being flooded with right now. So the two people that lived here died, and I feel like the house was lost or repossessed or something like that. It was sold off.
I just want to make a note to the viewers out there too. My production assistant Connor, he was watching me put away like a box with some gear in it as well as a suitcase. Mm-hmm. And Jocelyn, she was talking to the homeowners, and when they came down with the homeowners, the rocker was moving by itself. Yeah. And you had said that you had just talked about that you felt that there was an old man, the one you're picking up, that used to rock in a rocker.
Yes, as soon as I was telling the homeowners about how I saw the placement of these two rockers here with an older gentleman rocking in it, we came around the corner, and in the new living room that they just built on, the rocker was actually moving and rocking itself.
Yeah, I saw that myself, and when I put the equipment in there, Connor saw me, and it wasn't moving at all. We didn't even know until you guys came down and said, hey, look at that, it's moving, it's rocking. I'm like, what? I didn't touch that.
So that was the energy of the older gentleman that lived here. I'm feeling a lot of pressure on my chest, and I feel like I can't breathe, so he had maybe died of some type of, I don't know, I feel cardiac arrest or breathing, feeling a lot of pressure on my chest.
Now, are you picking up any spirits of children at all?
No, not yet. I don't feel any energy of children, but I want to continue to walk through the house and see. So we're walking down the hallway, the bathroom. So the woman that lived here, yeah, so the tub was really important to her, I'm being told. And I'm feeling that the tub, she really likes the bathtub. I'm feeling very achy in my joints, like an arthritis or something of that nature. So this was one of her favorite spots. The wife of the gentleman that lived here.
Yeah, and I know too, like in my investigations over the years, if you have a lake or a pond or a river or flowing water, that can energize like the spirit activity there. But also too, I mean, I've caught orbs in people's bathrooms. So with flowing water or where there's a source of water, can that also like magnify the energy to bring out the spirits more in the bathroom compared to another room?
Yes, I mean, we can probably, if you want, fill up the tub.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yes, let's do that. So let's see if we can give her, the woman that lives here, maybe a bathtub. Oops. We can put some water. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, that's too bad. So let me see if I can maybe throw some water in here a little bit to draw her energy into the bathroom.
I haven't seen a plug like that since I was a kid in California.
No.
That's like old school. But hey, if it works, why not?
Yeah, this might draw the older one into. We obviously know that the rocking chair pulled his energy in, so let's try to pull the wife's energy in here.
Yeah, because it's amazing over the years how many times I've gotten spirit orbs coming through a bathroom with like the water running or the tub full.
Yeah. That's getting a little bit of a headache in the back of my neck. So that tells me that we're stirring things up a little bit. So this is actually another bathroom. Ooh, I'm getting pulled to the bedroom, so 1 second. So this is another...
Yeah, that's different, huh?
Yeah.
Or this is sort of like a half bath with a washer dryer?
Yeah. I don't really feel much in here. I'm getting pulled to the bedroom for some reason. So something's stopping me from going in, so that means there's activity in here. Let me keep going. You're gonna probably pick up some energy in here. You might catch a couple orbs because I'm feeling them.
We just want to make a note too, if you see any glowing eyes on the bed, that is the homeowner's cat. Hey Jocelyn, I had a question for you.
Sure.
Years ago I was at Medfield State Hospital in Massachusetts, and I had something like I grabbed a door handle onto a Victorian door of a house, because some of the buildings you can go into and some of them you can't. And I had something go through me, and I went down to my knees, and my friend, she said to me, "Mark, you looked at me and your face changed," and she slapped my hand off the doorknob. Well, the next 2 weeks, I had massive pain in my stomach. Like when I first went down, I got real hot, like I was going to throw up. And I had massive pains in my stomach for 2 weeks, like something punched me in my stomach. And then later on, actually in May 2013, I went down at work with a slipped disc in my back. So would that necessarily be like an evil spirit, or maybe a spirit I surprised? And I've never had back trouble, so did it change the molecules in my body?
That's so funny. Yeah, so what happens is that you are under spirit attack.
All right.
So anything that's not crossed over is a suffering being. Very rarely do I come across demonic energies, and those demonic energies usually have to be invoked.
All right.
So most of them are suffering beings. Like
all right, that's what I figured, because the Medfield State Hospital, that's like 1893 to 2003, so I can't imagine like how many murders there were there, how many suicides, how many innocent victims of children, because you got to remember, like when we had the Great Depression in the 30s and the 40s, you could have like a convict, a murderer, a killer, he might be pouring out on the streets, he'd go to a state hospital to get 3 meals a day, so you don't know what kind of people were around those kids. And I can't imagine over 100 years of history, everything that went on there. I mean, I don't even want to think about it because it's like really sad.
Yeah, so they're all suffering beings, you know. So any things, any energy we find or beings in here. I keep getting pulled to the closet. Did you as well? I just saw kind of like something.
I just saw a shadow go across that wall on the outside of the, right there, where I'm looking straight at.
It came out of the closet.
Did it?
Yeah,
I just saw it go across that wall.
Yeah, because I kind of looked as something grabbed my attention as I looked. And then Connor looked, and then the shadow was on the wall. So something was hiding in the closet.
Hey, Connor, did you feel anything like whished by you, anything at all?
No, I just felt like someone was behind me.
Oh, really? Like how? Like watching you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. See, I couldn't sense that, but I looked across there, and all of a sudden I saw a shadow run by.
Yeah, that was definitely something in the closet.
That's crazy.
And it's not the homeowners or that little girl. It was more of a taller figure, like a man, but He definitely wasn't the homeowner.
That's why I saw on the wall it was definitely not a kid, it was an adult man.
Yeah.
Alright, if we want to keep moving along.
Let's keep looking.
Yeah, that was cool. Maybe that's what scared the cat. You never know, because they're sensitive to these things.
Right.
So I guess we're into some kind of spare bedroom.
Now, I was wondering something too. I know if you have antiques and artifacts in your house, sometimes energy can be drawn to that as well. But we live like in a day and era where there's so many replicas being made of different stuff, and even a replica, can any sort of like image of an artifact bring spirits out more?
Yeah, you just read my mind because I walked in here. I'm like, I wonder if they have any antiques, because antiques draw energy.
Well, when I first came in, I noticed this, whether it's real or or a replica.
Yeah, I think it's a replica. I don't.
But that's what I'm saying. It looks real though.
Yeah, it does look real, but it doesn't have the it's not carrying the energy.
Yeah, I could tell it was new from far away, but it's still kind of a cool look to it.
Again, just really kind of buzzy. I don't feel like there's a lot of activity in here. It's more the bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen area that I'm feeling.
All right. So where do you, as we are about to end this psychic walkthrough, what are the first two rooms, number 1 and number 2, where we should go to first and second?
I would start with the kitchen first.
All right.
Because I feel like there might be even an open portal.
All right.
You know, for energy to come in out of, and I'm getting pulled to the bedroom.
All right, so those two first.
Yeah.
All right, then maybe third we'll do the bathroom.
Yes, and I'm not really feeling anything in the living room because that's where they used to sit.
All right.
But that would be the third.
But the rocker did move. We have to go in there later.
Right.
There could be something in there.
Yeah, and then the shadow man we saw in the
closet.
All right, we're gonna get ready to get set up. So, Connor, get ready, man. You're gonna help me out. And
All right.
Jocelyn, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for the walkthrough. That was
No
awesome.
problem. Thank you.